Oh my, what a day, what a day. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Poke Historian. I'm your host, Matt X. We're doing another episode of the Card Art Gallery, so get your shovels and get your archaeology equipment because we're looking at old fossil, third set of Pokemon cards ever. Let's not waste any time. Let's roll right in and see what we got here. All right, first up, we got old Aerodactyl, holographic. Always thought this was kind of an interesting viewpoint on Aerodactyl. You can't really tell how long its nose is here. Getting a real front and center look at it. Great artwork though. You can see some little prehistoric trees in the background. One of the better cards from the set. And we got the old Articuno by Arita. Always been a big fan of this one. Actually picked it up recently. I think I'm just a fan of Articuno in general, to be honest. But drawn very well here. You got it right front and center. Coming right at you. We got old Ditto here, looking all 3D. Don't really like a lot of the 3D looking cards, but I feel like it works for Ditto for some reason. Probably because it's a blob. Remember, I was always intrigued with that card. And here it is, the whole crown jewel of the set. Old Dragonite. Love that rainbow background. You can see some sunshine shining down on it. And there's some grass in the background too, but you can't really see it from here. Another great card by Hamino. And we got Gengar. First Gengar card we ever got in English. Not a real big fan of this artwork, but I mean, it has its place in history. It gets the job done. I mean, for the time, it was a really cool card. Everybody wanted to have it. We got old Haunter, Sugimori. Very classic depiction of Haunter. Hitmonlee. Making its first appearance in the TCG here. The Kicking Fiend. Get everyone's favorite creep, Hypno. A lot of Kin Sugimori artwork still in this era. Kabutops. This definitely is one of the cards that best summarizes the set, I would say. Because it's an actual fossil Pokemon. Lapras too, because it kind of looks prehistoric. Definitely did good on the theming of this set. Magneton here. Nothing great to write home about. We got Arita coming in with the Moltres. This was our first English Moltres card. I always thought Moltres kind of looked too small here, just like a little chicken, but it's still good. Still a good card. We got Muck. I remember getting this card in the theme deck at Toys R Us when the set first came out. Really don't like this card in hindsight, but I was very happy to get it at the time. A lot of history there for me. Old Raichu. I always forget this card is in the set for some reason. I always get it mixed up with the Raichu from Team Rocket. I guess that's because they were both done by Arita. It's a nice card though. And we got Zapdos. This one never really excited me too much because we'd already gotten a Zapdos in base set. But I do think this one's probably drawn better here. But again, I feel like Arita maybe made Zapdos look a little too small here for being such a big legendary bird. I don't know. Just my opinions. All right, now we got a better look at the Aerodactyl here. You can see all the prehistoric trees. Articuno, just kind of a wintry background. Nothing really to see there. Ditto's playing upside down chess. You got the Dragonite. You can see some of the plants in the background there. Still not a whole lot to see. I don't know what those circle things are in the background. I never noticed those before. Look like cotton spores or something. And we got the Gengar. Absolutely nothing to see in that background. Looks like it's giving off some sort of aura though, which makes sense for a ghost. Also, that shadow I feel like doesn't really match what Gengar looks like, so I don't know what that's all about. Got the Haunter, nothing to see there. Hitmonlee. I don't even know what you call that background. Looks like a piece of wood. Hypno. Looks like just psychic water or something. I don't know. Kabutops. Kind of reminds me of the Hitmonlee background. Lapras out there on Loch Ness. Magneton. Electric waves everywhere. Moltres. Definitely got a fire spin going on in the background. Muck. I don't know. Smog or something. Raichu's got the electricity. Zapdos has got electricity. Alright, now we're getting into the uncommon cards. And probably some of the commons too. We got Arbok here, drawn by Sugimori. Looks like kind of a foresty background. Been kind of blurred out. Here we go, Cloyster by Himino. Kind of a fun little artwork. What does Cloyster remind you of? Alright, Ghastly by Rita. I actually like this Ghastly a lot. Got Ghastly hanging out here in the alley. Looking all cool. Got Golbat here going in for the wing attack. Himino. Definitely some good artworks in this set. Oh, this Golduck's cool too. Another one by Himino. I'm telling you, y'all, in those early sets, Himino and Rita, like, they really had to carry the set. There was hardly anybody else who was doing Pokemon artwork at that time. So I guess that's water. It kind of looks, or is that ice? Kind of looks like ice. Never really noticed that before, but like, look, it looks like its claws like slicing the ice, and it's breaking up into little bits. Got Golem here, dodging a forest fire or something, or a big fire attack by Himino. Pretty cool. Oh, nice Graveler here. Looks like this one was drawn with colored pencils or something, almost the way it looks. They're reaching out for us. I don't know why. Himino. Kingler. Yeah, Himino really did a lot of cards in this set, man. Coming in for the Crab Hammer. Got old Magmar. Oh, this is a nice one by Arita. See, like during this time, we didn't really get a lot of artworks that had like detailed backgrounds like this, so I really appreciate what was going on here. This looks like something you'd see in a modern day Pokemon card almost. I could see this making a really great illustration, or I don't know about y'all. And we got old Omastar here. Looks like it's underwater, but it's blurred out. Sandslash. Not much to see there. Seadra. Sugimori again. Here we go, Slowbro by Himino. Kind of looks like it was drawn to look like the same area where that Dragonite was posed at. Just a little bit different looking. Definitely a nice artwork though. Tentacruel. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Maybe it's using that jellyfish sting attack. Looks like it's shooting electricity everywhere though. By Himino. Oh, here's a good one. Wheezing by Arita. Again, you got a little bit of a background going on there. Looks like a polluted swamp or something. I like that. Just a little bit more detail. Just really makes these cards look good. Got Ekans coming right at us by Himino. Looks like it's airborne coming at us. I guess we're up in the sky. It's got creepy eyes. Geodude, always remember this card. Looks like it's jumping out of the lava or something. Himino. Oh, here's a great one. Yeah, see, Arita was really doing well in these backgrounds. True pioneer in Pokemon art. Hanging out by this can here, this old barrel. Big old moon. Yeah, I never really appreciated how much detail there is in this background on this one. Definitely a nice card. Got Horsey by Arita. Using Smokescreen. Got old Kabuto. And by the way, the big driving thing of this set too that we didn't talk about were the fossil Pokemon that evolved from this mysterious fossil card. So that was a new mechanic this set introduced. We'll see the mysterious fossil card soon. Krabby here on the beach. Looks like a nice place to hang out. Ooh, I always like this Omanite card by Himino. Nice background here. Looks almost like ancient ruins on the beach or something. Definitely think Omanite's kind of an underrated Pokemon. I remember that's the fossil I got in Pokemon Red. Got Psyduck here. Looks like it's trying to catch a fish or something by Himino. Kind of almost looks like a jungle artwork there, the way it's drawn. And we got Shelter by Arita. Always got that tongue out. and Slowpoke on a very basic background. We got Miki Takano doing this one. So we got a different artist there. That's kind of cool. That is a very, very normal and standard looking field it's hanging out at. At least there's a few clouds. Tentacool, looks like a lighthouse here by Himino. Pokemon power is cowardice. Huh. How is that a power? Zubat here by Himino. Got some other bats in the background. Looks like it's maybe inside a cave. You know, it's funny, I never really thought about the background here. I always just kind of looked at Zubat and moved on, but yeah, that's definitely a cave background. I never really paid that close of attention to this card before. Huh. Got Mr. Fuji. Guy who worked to make Mewtwo allegedly with Blaine. At least that's the story. Then he moved to, oh, what's the name of that town with the tower? Lavender Town, after creating Mewtwo apparently to try and like make up for his sins or whatever. I don't know if that's 100% canon, but that's the story I've heard. We got Energy Search here. Got some robot hand. Got the Gambler throwing dice inside the alley. Got Recycle here. That Jigglypuff is looking real beat up. What a strange, strange card. And you got the trash cans there in the background. Almost looks like a screensaver for a computer or something. I don't know. Or a background. And here we got the Mysterious Fossil, 10 HP. You would take this card and you would transform it into your fossil Pokemon. Oh. And I guess that's it. We're done with the set. So, highlights from this set. Let's see here. Definitely the Ghastly. I like that one a lot. Magmar is pretty cool. Grimmar. Of course, we got to look at Dragonite. That's a big one for me. Aerodactyl. Articuno. Not a real big set, but it's definitely very classic. It's got good theming, and it sure does bring back a lot of memories for me. Anyways, thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and let me know what your favorite carbon fossil is. I'm curious to know. And tell me why it's Dragonite. Alright, see you in my next video.